Hello all my moon babies and welcome back to Subconscious Moon. This is Kandice and today I wanted to show you guys my recent grocery haul. Now, as many of you guys know that I am a vegan, but to be more specific, I really do dive into the alkaline Dr. Sebi kind of routine when it comes to the items that I purchase. And I have really been on top of myself on really only purchasing items that are on that list. And also, I'm very picky with my food. If you guys haven't noticed, or if you haven't seen me on live and I've been making food with you guys with me, there's certain things I don't eat. So the things that I do purchase, these items that you're seeing me put away are the things that I like to use, and I like to make multiple different recipes with them. I'm a queen of making random ass goulashes, just putting things together or making unique dishes. But the purpose of this video, I really wanted to showcase to you guys what I do buy, because I do get a lot of questions about what do you buy, what do you look for, and things like that. So like I said before, I really do dive into the Dr. Sebi and alkaline based kind of style when it comes to the vegetables and fruit. Now, I'm not going to go into Dr. Sebi. If you really want to dive into his knowledge and the reason why, I would highly recommend that you look him up. You can find a lot of information from or about him on Pinterest or on the internet. But for me, I really wanted to check my health. If you guys know, Oliver was born with a peanut allergy as well as pears, eggs, and something else. I'm forgetting one thing. Oh, peanuts. And because of that, his diet had to be a little bit different than what we would normally have in the household. So he kind of his allergies was the reason why I started to eat vegan, because I would make specific meals for him. And I was like, man, this is wasting a lot of food. And at the same time, I was trying to lose weight because he was about 1.5 or about 1 when we realized all his allergens. So it was perfect timing. Okay, I got to lose this weight. He's got to eat healthier. Why not just incorporate this into my own routine as well? And so that's what I started to do, or started to really dive into, just creating meals vegan wise for he and I. Now, I will say this, it was a bit hard for me to transition from the normal foods that I was eating into being more vegan or alkaline. And that is because I am a sugar fiend, and I grew up with a lot of sugar around my household. My dad was a very heavy on a sweet tooth. And so for me, I had to really cut back on all soda, which I don't drink anymore. I had to really think about all the dairy that I was putting in, because I was realizing that dairy was actually a main component to my skin problems. Not only just my eczema, but also on my face, I would have a lot more pimples or a lot more grease on my face due to just dairy. So there was a lot of things that I really noticed about the things that I was eating once I really dived into nutrition, what causes certain things, why are we even eating them? It's kind of the solution I got. Why is there a lot of things that we're putting in our body that we just don't know that are good for us or not? So I really started to really incorporate, or the reason why I really just jumped on the bandwagon of incorporating more fruits and vegetables is because I know that's the one thing I really was not placing inside of my body, was more fruits and vegetables. Not only that, but when you're going through your own spiritual awakening, you really do see and feel and think differently, and you want your body to do the same way, because it's I don't know if you guys have ever heard me say this on my live, but I really do say when you are going through your awakening, it's not just spiritually, it's also physical with your body, and it's also mental as well as emotional basis too. So when you're going through a whole transition of one state of being to another, you want to match that with your body as well. And that's where the fruits and vegetables really come into play. Now, I'm heavy on baking and cooking. I know a lot of people aren't. But that, again, is something that I love doing anyway. It was really something I loved to do as a kid. It was what me and my mother did together. It's what me and my sons do together for cooking, or if I'm doing something I would love, and I always have really incorporated them into the meals. So when I started to really understand, okay, what am I putting in my body? This is not healthy. Okay, my son has to be vegan. I might as well be vegan with him. Okay, I need to add more fruits and vegetables into my life. All right. So it really was a transition from one thing to another. And ever since then, my taste buds have really drastically changed. I no longer am a sugar fiend. Like, I don't crave sweets like that anymore. I really do crave like home cooked meals. It's very rare that you see me buy meals from other people instead of me just go ahead and cook it. So doing an alkaline vegan based meal or diet, as you can say, there is no meat, and I had to find different substitutes for that. And one of the big things that I love using is tofu. Tofu has like a numerous ways that you can use it. Not only that, but also mushrooms are pretty much like one of my favorite things to use. Mushrooms, especially oyster mushrooms, are really good for cooking. Like if you wanted fried chicken, you can definitely use oyster mushrooms in that form. But that's pretty much like my whole entire pantry here. It literally is just fruits and vegetables. There's going to be like eggs in there for me to do egg cleanses, milk for if I want to do like baking. I don't drink that milk because I have my own like oat milk that I make. So but getting to the last part here, for the strawberries, I like to cleanse them, and that's like used with like vinegar and salt. And then here I am peeling back a pineapple because I wanted to grow that. And if you followed me recently, you saw that I actually planted this. It took a whole month for this baby boy to grow roots. And so this is going to be the end of the video, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, allowing me to chat through your ear for this last 6 minutes. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this whole vlog or this grocery haul, and I will catch you guys at the next video. Bye, my loves.